It's not like he was just impressive the whole time.
Well,
Other than his last fight with Christos. But then I'm not even a big fan of Christos. I'm gonna be honest, that win is irrelevant, if I'm gonna just be honest with you.
First off, like this video and subscribe.
another fight, man, that somebody probably gonna get steamrolled is Thiago Moisés versus Melquizael Costa. Man, I watched as many fights as I could on Costa. I didn't find not a single fight that impressed me, man. Now, he got some good jiu-jitsu. The wrestling is awful, man.
I don't think he has good jiu-jitsu. I just think he's opportunistic. If his opponent make a mistake, he can kind of capitalize somewhat.
But I saw some of the people he was fighting like online, and even then when certain opportunities came up, it's almost like he couldn't even really get the submissions going. And I was like, what in the world is going on? Man, this is the thing. He's a little bit good everywhere. Like, so he's kind of well-rounded, but let's say from a scale of 1 to 10, the striking is like a 4. The wrestling is like a 2, I ain't gonna lie. The jiu-jitsu is like a 4. So when you fighting, I hate to say it, but we're finna go look and see what the records look like of these people that he was fighting beforehand. I don't expect too much, but the competition actually ain't bad. But man, I just didn't see nothing that stood out, man. I'm not saying he's a horrible fighter. I just didn't see nothing, man. Unfortunately, this is the fight he got to show that he's a good fighter. But he getting Thiago Moisés that, man, people sleep on. People sleep on this dude. You can't really look at a Islam Makhachev loss or even really a Joel Alvarez loss and kind of hold that against him, because he still got wins over Michael Johnson, Bobby Green, Alexander Hernandez, steamrolled Christos in his last fight. So his hands are nice. He got a little bit of power, and he got great submissions and some good wrestling. I gotta pick this dude.
The thing is, he was losing the Michael Johnson fight up until he won in the second round with the Hail Mary Achilles lock. And the thing is, he didn't beat Bobby Green. That's one of them fights where, like, oh.
But unfortunately, at this point in Bobby's career, we can't say it because Bobby does it to himself, man.
I'm saying he has a bunch of fights where it's kind of like, he might have won. It's not like he was just impressive the whole time.
Well,
other than his last fight with Christos. But then, I'm not even a big fan of Christos. I'm gonna be honest, that win is irrelevant, if I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Yeah, but then at the same time, the losses to like Joel and Islam, look at his losses. Listen to these names: Joel Alvarez, Islam, Damir, Beneil Dariush. That's what he lost to in the UFC. Let's keep it real. Thiago Moisés by second round submission.
Well, he might get first round submission or whatever. This is another mismatch, man. Like, it's just...
I mean, I'm just looking, and when you really look at these losses, man, Beneil finna fight Charles possibly for a title. Damir was probably going to be a contender at one point. He really is a contender. I know he retired, but he was going to be fighting for a contendership, like number 1 contender. Islam is a champion, and Joel kind of hovering where he kind of got to break through. He got to have some breakthrough fights, but people are high on him.
This is a winnable fight for Thiago, but only because his opponent's level.
Yeah.
But I'm not really too high on Thiago. I think he has a clear ceiling. I don't think he's good at being top 15. If I'm gonna just be honest, I don't think he can be nobody.
Yeah, but we're talking about a short notice guy.
That's what I'm saying. This is an easy win for him. But
like after this,
after this, I don't have high hopes.
Oh no, I'm talking about this.
I'm only picking Thiago because his opponent. Here.
Oh no, I'm not picking Thiago versus
like Jalen Turner.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Other than like a judover, he might be a judover, but
and that's like a 50-50. Yeah. But for this particular fight, oh yeah, I'm expecting nothing less than him to at least a 3-round domination if he's nice, but. After the last fight, how he just got straight to it, I expect him to do that same thing here, man.